Another town, another gig, and a smoky dive. Another name to cross off my list. At least 2 such names were regulars at the Sundowner bar. One happened to be sitting at a booth. He was already drunk before I opened the show. That would make things easier when the time came. I sang, but the lyrics were on autopilot. Good thing, too, considering how my mind swirled with memories, repeating its own chorus. They killed your mother. Show no mercy. It helped to repeat the facts to myself so emotion didn't jack up my plans. Rusty Grimes, Route 2, Box 295, Silver Sage, Alabama. Age 42. Weight approximately 310 pounds. Carries a .44 Magnum with Remington hollow point silver-tipped bullets. Torn vinyl seats made a squeaky fart noise every time Rusty shifted or got up to take a piss. This redneck smelled like sour pickles and gun grease. But they all shared the same subtle scent of rotten fish and old blood. They certainly had enough blood on their hands, figuratively speaking. Rusty's phone buzzed. The ringtone some power to the rednecks Toby Keith bullshit. He picked it up, put it to his ear. I homed in on the conversation between songs. "Yeah, what?" A woman answered. "Where you at?" She had a phlegmy voice that sounded like a 3-packs-a-day kind of gal. Sometimes having a super sense of hearing was more curse than gift. "Just stop for a drink. What do you need?" "You drunk?" "Nah." Liar and murderer. Quite the resume. "Can you get some Taco Bell? I want one of them big chicken burritos." "Yeah, okay. What for the kids?" So he had reproduced. I couldn't imagine who would want to see him naked. She must have been hideous. "McDonald's nuggets, large fry, apple pies." "All right. You got drinks?" "Yeah, got some Meller Yellers." "Okay." He put down the phone, chugged down the rest of his Coors, then belched and wiped his mouth with his sleeve. Well, the man had a family. They didn't know he wouldn't be coming home tonight. A twinge of guilt plucked at my eye and made it twitch. In another second, the moment passed. My mother had a child, too, and she'd been the only family I ever had. They killed your mother. Show no mercy. No matter how badly I wanted to fly off that stage and rip his head off, I had to be patient. There could be no witnesses. I just wished my damn wig wasn't so scratchy and hot. It had looked much better on the mannequin head. A black chin-length bob that went well with my Southern grunge act. The brown suede high-heeled boots weren't my favorite, but they worked with the half-denim, half-calico patchwork skirt. The shirt was my favorite, a long-sleeved, tight, black hooded pullover with thumb cuffs. Black eyeshadow, falsies, brown contact lenses, and dark red lipstick completed the illusion. My band consisted of me, my Fender Stratocaster electric guitar, and whatever backup musicians I could afford to hire locally. In the tiny write-ups in newspaper entertainment sections, they said things like, "Melody Songsmith's voice is an eclectic mix between Janis Joplin and Bonnie Raitt, gritty, bluesy, and unapologetic." I'm not sure about that, but I often performed their songs and got totally lost in them. Tonight's crowd pleaser was the Joplin hit, Me and Bobby McGee. I rocked out to the high-energy chorus, fingers tapping to the beat on the mic. My body shimmied, shook, and swung uncontrollably to the music like a woman possessed by a rock and roll demon. My voice resonated through the speakers, mouth open wide, eyes squeezed shut. We brought it home, the kind of finale that conjured up goose pimples on anyone who paid attention.